Hello, this is Dr. Matt McCumber, past president of the Chicago Ophthalmological Society, and I'm here talking with Dr. Charlie Wykoff, a member of Retina Consultants of Houston and our 2020 Krill lecturer. Hi, Charlie.
Hey, Matt, great to be here with you. Thank you so much for the invitation and the honor.
So we're really looking forward to having you speak next week. And I just want to ask you a few questions to give people a little information about the lecture. So what got you interested in retinal research?
I guess if I trace those roots back, they go back a long way. So I did a PhD before I went to medical school. I separated them, and I was actually studying VEGF biology back before it was cool. We were studying it back in the 1990s. And then when I got to medical school, that the sort of obvious application of that was to retina, at least from my perspective. And I've never looked back since. I mean, it's a fascinating field. There's been tremendous amount of innovation going on, as you're very well aware. I've been a big part of that, Matt, over the last 15 to 20 years. And I continue to see incredible things on the horizon. So great to be a part of that.
Well, you're just a perfect lecturer for us. You're a world-renowned researcher and retina specialist. What interests you? What interests you now about retina and retinal research? What do you think is what we should really be paying attention to?
Yeah, there really is an amazing amount going on in the space. We can do so much for our patients that we couldn't do 15 years ago. But I do think we're on the cusp of a lot of new opportunities for patients, right? So much that we have now revolves around repeated anti-VEGF injections and or steroids, highly effective, but we can do better. And I think many of the programs in early and late stage development are going to move that ball forward. If I had to pick one thing that interests me the most, it's actually the effect of sort of disease states on the retinal vasculature itself. So if you take diabetic retinopathy, one of my passions, right, this concept that progressive retinal non-perfusion and accumulation of non-perfusion is leading to the core pathophysiology of the disease from a vascular perspective. And I am very interested in any process that can slow that down, and or ideally, the holy grail would be to cause reperfusion of areas of non-perfused retina. I think it's become clear that our anti-VEGF agents really do not lead to widespread reperfusion of non-perfused area. But to me, that is a passion and something that I would love to see achieved in the years to come.
Well, that would be just amazing for our patients. I mean, just think of all the vision that we could save if we could control those processes better. So the Krill lecture is Monday, December 14th, starting at 7 p.m. And what should we expect to hear from you on that evening?
Yeah, thanks. I think that I'm going to take us through sort of where we are from a management perspective of diabetic retinopathy today, and then where we might be headed tomorrow, right? How prognostication for our patients is changing, what our treatments options are today, what they'll be tomorrow, sort of long-term outcomes of patients, compliance, sort of a lot of different sub-stories within the greater story of diabetic retinopathy. Looking forward to the presentation and particularly to the discussion afterward.
Well, it should be a wonderful lecture. I'm certainly looking forward to it. So everyone, mark your calendars. If you don't get the link, then go to the Chicago Ophthalmological Society website and register. So we'll send you the link. There's also $30 provided for food. What a nice thing for the holidays. And following the lecture, we'll also hear from Charlie on a number of interesting retinal cases, because we have the Retina Study Club, the RAB Retina Study Club, following the lecture. So we really look forward to you, Charlie. It's just it's so terrific you can make time in your busy schedule for us here in Chicago.
Looking forward to it, Matt. Again, super appreciate the invitation.
Terrific. We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, well done.
Now, I don't know how to stop the recording. How do I do that?
Oh, I think if you just